What's up, friends? Gary here. Making a video today. I'm going to do a recap of the past 7 days, the 7 spiritual laws of success. I'm just going to go over all of them once again real quick, just so you can kind of have another understanding, because some of those videos are pretty long. Some of you didn't even watch them probably because they're so long, but we're just going to take a minute. So for me, it's kind of based on a pyramid. And the highest level is that law of Dharma. Okay, in order for you to know your purpose, or to be fulfilling your purpose and living your purpose, you have to take care, you have to build a foundation, you have to build the levels below it. Okay, so the first law is the law of pure potentiality. Okay, and what that law simply states is that everything in the universe, everything, every physical manifestation is made of pure potentiality. That's what you are. You are not your body, you are not your voice, you are not anything. You are simply pure potentiality, pure spirit, pure energy. And especially with Western culture, we focus all of our energy, we focus all of our attention in the outside physical world, paying little to no attention to the inside world where pure potentiality resides. So, the way to practice and connect to pure potentiality is through silence or meditation. Okay, twice a day, where you just take 20 minutes. So you can start with 10. Start with 10 minutes, build your way up to a half an hour twice a day, where you just sit, you close your eyes, and you just do nothing. You just be one with the silence, be one with that infinite quantum energy field. Okay? 2 is the law of giving and receiving. Okay, that law simply states that what you give, you get. So if you want more money, give more money. There's an infinite number of ways to go and give back. So if you want more love, give more love. Okay, if you want a relationship, be the type of person, give and be the type of person that would attract the type of mate that you want. Okay? So always giving and always being in that grateful mindset for everything that you receive in your life. Okay, the third is the law of karma, or the law of cause and effect. What that's saying is that every single choice that you make, every decision that you make, every action that you take is going to have an effect. It's going to create a result. Something is going to happen, period. When we start to become aware of our habitual choices, okay, we choose to feel emotions. We choose, if someone does something that we don't like, we choose to be offended. But everybody plays the victim, and they say, oh, so-and-so hurt my feelings, so I chose to feel hurt. Rather than, you could come from, we'll talk about in a minute, the law of detachment, where you are detached from the material world, where things just happen. There's just this flow of life that you go with the flow. When you go with the flow and you don't react emotionally to someone else's actions, or there's a traffic jam, or you get pulled over, or this, that, or the other, when you become detached from that, you become aware, and you can start making different conscious choices in the moment. So let's say your wife does something that you don't agree with. Okay, rather than you playing your normal pattern where you would make a choice and you would get offended and you would get upset and then you would make an action which would just compound those emotions, you take a moment in the buffer of time. They do what you don't agree with, you internalize it, and you make a conscious awareness choice to make a different choice, to take a different action, to choose a different emotion to attach to that situation. And when you do that, then you gain power. You go up to the next level. You increase. your awareness. You increase your power as a human being. Okay? 4 is the law of least effort. Okay, and what the law of least effort states is that when you get into the flow, when you connect to pure potentiality, when you are in the habit of constantly giving, and whether it's just giving your energy, giving a silent blessing to someone that you just come in contact, whether it's giving a flower, just one single flower to the person you love, or writing them a special note, or giving, feeding their best modality of feeling love, and you're giving that, you're doing that habitually. Okay, you're mindful of your actions, you're making new, better choices and actions. Okay, then life unfolds naturally and easily and effortlessly for you. The things that you want in life will naturally flow to you rather than you going out and having to toil and having to work so hard to attain the things you want in life, whether it's better relationships, more money, deeper connection to a higher power, better health, any of those types of things. When you are practicing these 3 laws before this one, then everything will just unfold. Rather than you having to go out and work so hard to try to make things happen, they will just naturally happen because you're already living in harmony with the laws of creation. Okay, 5 is the law of intention and desire. Okay, in that lesson it taught us about what we give our attention to grows. So if your intention is focused on having better health, how can I constantly be focused on being better at being healthy? Whether it's, with the access to the internet on our cell phones and all these things, there's just so much infinite information that you could get. And when your intention is focused on, these are the things I want to create, okay, I'm going to start taking action. I'm going to detach from the path, meaning that I don't know how it's going to happen. I just know this is the end result that I want. I'm going to start taking action the best that I can, and I'm going to believe that things are going to unfold naturally and effortlessly for me because I'm making the right actions. I'm always giving. I'm always grateful for everything that's coming into my life, and I am connected to my true source, who I really truly am. Okay? Intention, desire. Intention is what transforms you. When you make a decision, hey, I am going to turn my health around. That is an intention. And here I'm going to start taking action immediately on that decision. That is an intention. Intention, I guess, is like a decision. So number 6 is the law of detachment. The law of detachment simply teaching us to be detached from the result. Okay? So often we are so attached to the result that if things don't change overnight, we give up, we think that this stuff doesn't work, that we are powerless, that we're actually not in control of creating the results that we want, that the things that we're getting in our life are just the way that it is, and that is just not true. We are creating using these laws, whether you want to believe it or not. Whether you're consciously aware of it or not, whether this information makes sense to you or not, whether you believe in it or you agree with it or not, okay, these principles are working in your life, period. Okay, you might call them different names. The name is not important. Okay, the word door has, tons of different words that different cultures use to call the same thing a door. Okay, so it doesn't matter what words you use as long as you understand the meaning behind the words. Okay, so when you become detached, you're going with the flow. You know what your attention is, but you're not attached to how you're going to get there. You're not attached to whether or not it happens overnight. You just take action and you do your very best to continue to grow, to continue to be the best that you can possibly be. Everything would be unfolding for you naturally and easy because you are making better choices. You're constantly giving, you're constantly grateful, and you connect to yourself, your true self, every day through silence and meditation. Okay, 7 is Dharma, or purpose. Okay? Your purpose in life. Okay? Like I said, every single one of us on this planet, we have an inborn talent or ability that we can do, that we can develop at a higher level than anybody else on this planet. And when you are living in these areas, when you are, I should say living in them, when you are practicing them habitually, persistently, then you find your dharma. Okay, because I'm telling you what, when you live these, when they are your habitual actions, when they're your habitual practices, okay, you will create just absolute infinite abundance in every area of your life. Okay, so the next thing, like I said, I was going to talk to you guys about passive income. Okay, passive income, the reason for me why passive income is just so important, because it will set you free from the toil, from toiling, from going to a job that doesn't really fulfill you, it doesn't challenge you, it's not a real strong creative outlet for you to really fulfill your dharma. Okay, most people are working and I mean, I don't watch the news, I don't have cable or anything like that. And so I was reading an article in one of the financial blogs that I follow, and it was talking about that fast food workers in America are starting to strike because minimum wage isn't enough. It's below the poverty level. I mean, so for me, there's so many people that are going out and they're working full time at a crappy job that doesn't even provide them the money that they need to provide their basic survival needs of food, clothing, shelter, and transportation. Okay, so with passive income, what you do is you set up a system. You set up a system that works for you. Okay, because there's 4 ways to make money. Okay, we'll draw that over here. Okay, there's 4 ways to make money. You can be an employee, you can be self-employed, you can be a business owner, and you can be an investor. Okay, and let me cover what these 4 mean. When you're an employee, your time, effort, and energy is being leveraged by somebody else. So if I own a McDonald's, I don't go to McDonald's. I don't go there every day. I own the system. I've set up the system, and all of my employees who I pay, they do all the work for me. I just go and get a paycheck. So I'm hanging out on the beach of Maui while my McDonald's businesses, all those worker bees are making the money for me. Okay, in the employee square there, you are trading your time, effort, and energy for a paycheck. Okay, that is where most people live. That is where the least amount of money is made. Okay, right below here, self-employed, those are professional type people. So lawyers, doctors, dentists, small business owners, that's where they reside. Okay, they are their business. If the dentist, if my dentist Eric Ballou, if he doesn't show up to work, he doesn't get paid. Okay, so his business relies on his efforts to generate money. Okay, what happens at that point is now you are a slave to your business. You cannot leave your business for, let's say, 6 months to a year. When you come back, you won't have a business. You'll have an empty building in bankruptcy because your business literally relies on you. So right here, there's more money to be made, but at that point, your time, effort, and energy is being leveraged by the business, or the business is leveraging your time, effort, and energy. So yeah, you're at the top of the pyramid, but actually you'd be at the bottom. You're the foundation. You provide everything that business needs to continue running, and when you're not there, boom, the pyramid crumbles. Okay, so on this side, this would be time equals money. Okay, this is where the middle class and the lower class, this is how they make money. They trade their time for money. A lot of business owners, they won't agree with that, but go ahead and try leaving your mechanic shop for a year without the proper systems being in place, without it being a real business with multiple employees that run every area of that business or every component of that business. Okay? Then we move up from self-employed to a business owner. Okay, a business owner is the guy like me who's sitting on the beach in Maui drinking, Mai Tais, hanging out on the beach, just, having a great time all year. And my workers are all making money for me. They're running my system for me. Managers, accountants, lower level employees, they're the ones doing all the hard work while I'm reaping the benefits. I own the system. Okay? Whereas in self-employed, the system owns you. And in the employee, you don't even know what a system is. I mean, that's not even your range of reality at this point. Okay, then you have the investor. Okay, the investor is someone whose their money is working for them. In both of these, your money's working for you, but right here especially, you're leveraging other people's time, effort, energy, and time, effort, and energy. Same here, but you're owning multiple streams of income. Multiple streams. So you own a McDonald's, a Wendy's, a Burger King, Chick-fil-A, those type of things. You own tons of different things. Real estate. Your hands are in everything. This is big time. This is where your money is working for you. This is where big time, this is where the most wealthy people live. So here is other people. You're leveraging other people, other people's money. To make money. Okay, passive income is simply having a system that's paying your bills. It's providing you more than enough income to take care of all of your basic survival, to provide for your lifestyle without you having to work. The great thing with the internet is, people can now go out and they can start businesses on the internet, learning how to market, learning how to create value and content, selling items through drop shippers. There's a ton of different ways on the internet that someone can go from the comfort of their home and create just a massively successful business on their computer. And it's still in its infancy. It's only getting bigger. More and more people are getting on the internet. The internet's still growing by 1 million new users per month. Okay? And the great thing about the internet is you can have a business that you run from home and it reaches every corner of the planet because the internet's reachable everywhere. So those 1 million people a month, they're not just coming from America, they're coming from Asia, they're coming from South America, they're coming from India, all of those different people. They want a Western type lifestyle. They want TVs, they want cars, they want cell phones. They want that type of life. And so they're going to work and they're the new commodity. They're the new economy. Okay, America, we already got everything we want for the most part. Okay, but passive income. Okay, so here's what you got to look at is number one, you've got to know how much do you need to make per month. How much would it take per month working from home or having a passive income stream? How much would it take per month for you to quit your job? Most people think they need more than what they really need and they'll settle for a whole lot less. Most people, when they think about starting a business, whether it's from home on the internet or you go start a brick and mortar business, they think they need to make like 5, 10 grand a month to be happy. But in actuality, for the business to pay for itself, for them to pay all their bills to start with, so that they can build on that and take it to the next level. Because at first, if you try to eat the whole elephant in one bite, you're going to give up. So if someone who's never made money on the internet before, who's completely unfamiliar with the concept, if they come into it brand new and they think they're going to go out and make $10,000 because they've heard all this hype, they've heard people on webinars, they've heard people on podcasts talking about this massive success, they're setting themselves up for failure. For me, the number one goal in a passive income stream when I'm doing something that's brand new is I want the system to pay for itself. Okay, so number one is it's self-sufficient. Okay, a lot of these online businesses, I have my blogging business, it costs me, it's less than $100 a month total. So that means my number one goal is I just need to get my blog making $100 per month in order for me to move to the next level. Okay, the next level might be, let's say, half of my personal expenses. Okay? So once I learn to start getting sales and start monetizing my online presence, my online business, it's paying for itself. Let's say it's generating a couple $100 a month, then I check that goal off, boom, goal achieved. Second is, okay, now I need to take a step back. I've showed you guys a couple videos back how to create a monthly budget, an income and expense sheet, so you know exactly how much your expenses are every single month, so you can expect that, so you can plan that, so you can get serious about your money. Once you know exactly how much it's going to take for you to live your type of lifestyle, the second goal is, okay, I want my business, my passive income stream, to pay or to generate half of my personal income, half of my personal expenses, plus it still has to pay for itself. Okay, so let's say, boom, you get that done. The third goal is pay all my expenses. Okay, so let's say it takes someone $2,500 a month for their rent, their cars, everything to live their life. It takes $2,500. Well, if you've already learned how to make half of that, which would be $1,250, I believe, okay, the next step is, boom, I'm going to double that, and I'm going to create my entire income. At that point, you can quit your job. I would say give it a couple months of consistency so that you can, you know what you're doing, you've got a hold of it, and then boom, you quit your job, and then now you're free. Now your life can completely start to change. You can start putting more time into your health, into your relationships, into your spirituality, into your growth as a human being, because now you're out of the rat race. Okay, then you can start building your empire. So number 4 might be double my monthly income. Because here's the thing, what these steps do is they start to increase your inner emotions of self-confidence, of belief, of self-worth, of value about yourself. You say to yourself, wow, this really works. I can do it. When you have that type of belief about yourself, that I can do this, okay, then boom, if it's paying all of your expenses, you don't have to go to work anymore. You're spending time kicking it with your kids. You're spending time with your spouse. Life is just exponentially better than when you were working at McDonald's. Okay, then you can say, I'm going to double my income. Okay, I'm going to double my income. I'm going to get my wife a new car. I'm going to take the kids to Disneyland. I'm going to start doing the things that I should be doing. I'm taking care of my health. My relationships are better than ever. I'm connected. Things are rolling out. It's time to double it up. It's time to take my life to the next level. Okay, so that's what I'm here to do. I'm here to teach these types of concepts. For me, I know how to build passive income streams. Okay, I know how to build online businesses. I know how to do these things, and I have a team. I have people who I can consult with to build this stuff to help you take your life to the next level. So I hope this message serves you with passive income. So here's your call to action, is to review those past 7 videos where I went by, I laid them out, I gave you a call to action, whether it's meditate for 10 minutes a day, once a day for the next 30 days. Okay, always be giving, always be in that giving attitude, whether again it's a compliment, whether silently or out loud to a person. People love compliments, they love that stuff. Whether it's just a little flower, whether it's a card, and always be grateful for everything you get. Start being consciously aware of the actions and the programs that you run. Someone does something in the outside world, how do you react? Do you play a loop? Okay, you play a program that's getting you the same results. Okay, then let go. Just let go and let things happen. Things are going to happen better than you could ever control them. Okay, what are your intentions? What do you truly want? Where are you putting your attention at? Okay. What are some things that you can let go of? I think with the attachment too, I mean, a good one would be forgiveness. Forgiving people, forgiving situations that happen. Okay? And Dharma, what's your purpose? Okay? Think about your passive income. Okay? A fantastic way that people are making a ton of money these days is through blogging. That's a fantastic way to share your experiences, to share your lifestyle, and really help people. Because here's the thing is there's always going to be someone below us that we could help uplift with our story, with our experiences, and with the tools, the concepts, the ideas that we have gathered through life experience. Okay? So start to think about that. Click on, if you're on the blog, if you haven't been to the blog yet, you need to go to the blog, higherbeing.empowernetwork.com. Okay, as soon as you get on the blog, there's a link at the top, and there's a link on the right-hand side of your screen at the bottom. It's a curly-haired, long, hippie-looking dude, but they have got fantastic information, and I'm telling you, this opportunity could completely change your life. So be sure to watch those videos. If you have any questions about any of the videos or any of the information that I have explained here and written out on these boards, get in touch with me. Whether it's through Facebook, whether it's through email, it doesn't matter. Reach out to me. I would love to help you better understand this. I would love to help you create a plan for your life so that you can take your life to the next level for yourself, for your family, for your kids, and for the future generations of the planet. So I hope this message serves you. I hope you like this stuff so far. I just so appreciate your support watching these videos. I just cannot express enough how much I appreciate all the awesome, kind words that all of you are expressing towards me and towards this information. So it's really letting me know that I'm on the right track, that I'm doing the right things, and all I have to do is keep making these every day, keep getting better and better, and everything will work out the way it's supposed to. Just let go and let this stuff flow through me. So have a great day, have a good weekend. I will see you tomorrow. Bye.